Fourth density. The universe is structured in layers, bands of frequencies that separate different levels of consciousness into different realities. There are 12 densities or layers of the universe that currently exist. The first density is that of basic matter, the atoms, molecules and particles, the grains of sand, fire, water and air. The second level of consciousness are the life forms with limited focused awareness. These are the bacteria, the insects, and the majority of animal species. They live mostly on instinct and can only comprehend the aspects of reality relative to their immediate instinctual needs. The third level of consciousness are the life forms with limited general awareness. They can comprehend the general framework of the reality around them, but are limited to an individuated and linear perception. This is where you exist. You are in the process of ascending from the third density to the fourth density. In your biblical stories, there are prophecies that foretell of a great rapture, the ascension of humanity into the kingdom of heaven. The truth is that humanity is ascending into a higher plane of existence, known as fourth density. It is not heaven per se. There is still a considerable amount of conflict and discomfort that can exist in fourth density. However, for many humans, the ascension process will undoubtedly be a heavenly experience indeed. Once you cross the threshold into fourth density, you will find that any ailments, diseases, disabilities and dysfunctions that afflict your body will suddenly disappear. You will shift into a shimmering crystalline body with perfect health and vitality in the blink of an eye. This moment of ascension is the reason why so many souls have chosen to incarnate on Earth at this time. 7 billion souls, an unprecedented number, have incarnated at this point in time because the thrill of rapidly shifting from 3D Dark Age reality into a 4D Golden Age reality is so exciting. There are beings in higher dimensions who literally fight each other for the chance to incarnate here. There is not enough room for everybody to incarnate all at once. Therefore, as you can imagine, many souls are frustrated and envious towards those who get to be here at this prestigious time on your planet. Some of you may think that living on Earth is a burden, a difficult challenge with little or no reward. But you'd be surprised at how many souls would give an arm and a leg to be in your place. This grand transformative journey that you are undergoing has captured widespread galactic attention. It is very much akin to a butterfly soaring beautifully out of its confining cocoon, or a phoenix bird rising brilliantly from the ashes. You can also think of it as a homeless man winning the lottery and shifting overnight from a degraded life of sorrow into a liberating life of luxury overnight. However you wish to picture it, the story of Earth is one of shifting quickly from a great darkness into great light. We Pleiades are confident that your ascension will be an astonishing, exhilarating experience that you do not want to miss. We encourage you to stay grounded, stay poised, and be patient. We guarantee the rewards will be well worth the wait. This phenomenon of ascension is not exclusive to humanity. Entire planets and life forms ascend or descend through densities all the time. Just as the universe has many layers of itself, so too do the stars and planets. For example, in your third density reality, your planet Venus appears uninhabited, yet it is teeming with intelligent life in its fourth density version. Sometimes a planet's higher density can be very similar to one of its lower layers. There is also the process of descension. Your human race was once a fifth density civilization during the legendary time of Atlantis. Yet, as you lowered your frequency and fell deeper into materialism, you descended down into 4D and eventually further down into 3D. This descension process from 5D to 3D took about 1,000 years to complete and occurred approximately 13,000 years ago in your history. Nonetheless, you are ascending once again and will return to 5th density reality. But first you must cross through the transitory level of 4th density. You have already begun the ascension process, and it will become more apparent the human population will begin to experience the physical symptoms of ascension. There is high probability that you will slowly begin to recall past life memories, as well as dream state or out-of-body memories during this time frame. You are also likely to experience increased telepathy, empathy, and psychic connection with both physical and spirit beings around you. The pineal gland, which is literally a third eye in your brain with photoreceptive properties, will begin to activate. These symptoms will be the result of genetic codes that have been shut down and are now toggling back on. We have noticed a lot of talk about the mental symptoms of ascension, but your spiritual communities rarely talk about the physical changes that are coming. Dear friends, it is our pleasure to share with you the coming changes to your physical bodies. Just as your brain and pineal gland will begin to upgrade and descend towards 4th density reality, so too will the rest of your body. One particular aspect we wish to talk to you about is your immune systems. The Anunnaki are a race of extraterrestrial beings that came to your world approximately 300,000 years ago. They genetically altered the indigenous race of humanoids that existed at that time to create the first wave of humans on Earth. When they infused their DNA and genetic material with the indigenous race, they effectively bestowed upon them a great deal of physiological features, strengths, and abilities. One notable aspect of Anunnaki genetics is their robust immune systems. The Anunnaki are practically immune to all diseases and ailments known to man. They are biotechnology experts and have used their advanced skills to fortify their immune systems to peak physical condition. You carry these genetic programs within you. As more and more of your DNA begins to activate in this window we call the splitting prism of time, your immune system will become more like the Anunnakis. We cannot list every change you have coming, but we can assure you that your physical body will begin to upgrade on all levels, including the brain and pineal gland. This is especially exciting for humans with disabilities, for we see that the blind will gradually regain their vision, the paralysed will regain their mobility, the overweight will regain their metabolism, the mentally ill will regain their stability, etc. The ascension process, as it activates more of your dormant Anunnaki DNA, will literally heal and rejuvenate your entire body. The time frame for ascension in which you will experience yourselves as a full-fledged 4th density being is between the years of 2020 and 2025. However, the highest probability for ascension, as we gauge your collective energy now, is not until 2021 or 2022. The more each of you keep your emotions high and your thoughts positive, the sooner this grand transition can occur. Integrating and developing a more loving connection with each other is the key. The more positive you become, the more your physical reality will follow. Now we wish to offer further explanation of 4th density reality. This layer of the universe is not a utopia, just to be frank. There is very much the potential for pain and suffering in this plane. You will still be physical beings after all. There will still be a need for doctors and healers on your world, because even though you will start your 4D experience with perfect health, it is still possible to manifest injury and physical stress thereafter. The Pleiadian Alliance exists in 4th density, and we can attest that there is much war and conflict that exists there. It may not be as common or as intense as it is in 3D, but the point we wish to make is that 4th density is not a positive experience for everyone who lives there. So, if you have a passion for healing and helping others, do not feel discouraged. There are many souls who can use a helping hand in this place of existence. There is much healing that is needed throughout fourth density reality. Additionally, we wish to explain the general experience of living in fourth density. As you climb the dimensional ladder, you will become more spirit-based, meaning you can operate more like a spirit being. When you exist as a fully non-physical being with pure spirit consciousness, there are no limitations. Your wish is creation's command. Just like in a lucid dream, where you can conjure up entire events and realities simply by the power of your thoughts, so too can you operate in this manner in the spirit realms. The Pleiades, through James Carwin.